There are basically two steps to drawing a cube using the techniques taught by the Vitruvian Studio course. I'm drawing a cube based on an example that I printed off from the Vitruvian Studio website, and the first step is to draw an outline using the triangulation techniques taught by Vitruvian Studio. You use that triangulation to make sure that you get the angles and the proportions correct, and then once you've got that outline drawn, the second step is to do a value study. Now, the value study is just drawing a second, smaller version of the thing you're drawing and using that smaller kind of practice version to get the values right. You test on that smaller version to figure out how to make the shades just right. Once you've got those figured out, you can transfer those same techniques over to the larger version. Now, because the larger version has a lot more area to cover, I use this powdered graphite and a brush to spread that around so that I don't have to use a pencil to try and darken this large area. The graphite is messy, but in the end it's pretty efficient in covering a large area. I was surprised that the graphite wasn't darker though, and as I move through this you'll see that I have to go over the dark areas a couple different times with a pencil, even though I started with the powdered graphite, just because I wasn't getting the dark value that I needed based on the value study that I had already done. But using a dark 6B, 7B pencil and a paper towel to smooth it all together, I got that dark value. Then using chalk for the lighter values, and then finally just a couple of little details using an HB pencil, and that's it. You can see that the original is fairly close to what I drew using these two techniques. The triangulation and the value study really helped a lot rather than just trying to shoot from the hip. I hope this was helpful, and if you have any thoughts or questions, please leave them in the comments. Take care.